Good morning, guys. You able to hear me? आवाज सुनाई दे रही है? Good morning, Algiri. Good morning, Algiri. Good morning, Jayan. Good morning, Prapurna. Good morning, Rahul. So let us begin the discussion for today. Okay. So, guys, so this is your MCQ series classes. Over the next 1 hour, we'll be seeing some of the most important MCQs which are important for your exam. We'll be seeing history, we'll be seeing art and culture, we'll be seeing international relations, topics of multiple choice questions, very important for your prelims. These are curated from last 1 year's current affairs as well as the previous year questions. So my name is Ranganathan S.V.N. Kondala. You're on Civils Plus Academy YouTube channel. You can always join my Telegram group, plus students, where all the information and all the material, subjects, maps, etc. are being shared. Having said that, guys, today evening at 5 p.m. we also have Viceroys of India multiple choice a full session class, core history, Viceroys of India, and do join this in the evening today at 5 p.m. Also, do let everybody, all your friends and all your co-aspirants know that this session will be done on this very class at 5 p.m. Okay. Good morning, Pat. So, first question for the day. Who was the founder of the Haryanka dynasty? Bindusara, Bimbisara, Mahapadmananda, Kalashoka? Answer, guys. I'm having a little bit of lighting problem, so it will be resolved in a day or two. So, that's why background of me, there is a too much of enlightenment which is happening. So, it's okay. Yes, Bimbisara. 544 BC. Around 544 BC. Bimbisara was actually the ruler, the founder, or the most important king of the Haryanka Empire or Haryanka authority. Bindusara was from Ashokan period, Maurya. Bindusara was actually a Mauryan king. Mahapadmananda Nanda dynasty, Magadhas. Kalashoka is one of the Shishunaga kings. Kalashoka is also called Kakavarna, means dark color. Kalashoka is also called Kakavarnin. In the Sri Lankan books, Dvipavamsam and Mahavamsam. Sri Lankan books, Dvipavamsam and Mahavamsam call him Kakavarnin, ya Kakavarna. Okay? Guys, the audio and video are all clear, right? If you're getting any issues with audio or video, please let me know. Okay. Now, next question. Who among the following patronized the second Buddhist council? Shishunagas, Dhanananda, Kalashoka, Ajatashatru. Who patronized or who encouraged the Buddhist council? The second Buddhist council. Wasn't it Kalashoka? Ajatashatru is first Buddhist council, no? Ajatashatru is first Buddhist council. Kalashoka, second Buddhist council. Specifics are very, very important in your prelims. बहुत ही important है. Next question. Who was the king of Nanda dynasty when Alexander attacked India in 432 or 326 BC? Who was the king when Alexander was invading? Exactly, Dhanananda. Alexander actually met two kings, Ambi of Taxila and Porus or Paurava of Peshawar. Ambi helped Alexander to attack Porus in the Battle of Hydaspes. Hydaspes is the old name of Jhelum. Hydaspes is the old name of Jhelum. After this battle, Alexander wanted to invade Dhanananda, but it became very clear that invading Dhanananda was not going to be useful. It was actually going to be detrimental because Nandas were way too powerful. That is where we see the first reference to the Nanda king Dhanananda, who was ruling Patliputra at the time of Alexander's invasion. It was Dhanananda. Which of the following ancient treaties talks about overthrowing of Nandas by Chandragupta Maurya? Katha Sarita Sagara, Brihat Katha Manjari, Mudra Rakshasam, and Rajatarangini. I think we've seen this in yesterday's class. Mudra Rakshasam by Vishakadatta. Mudra Rakshasam by Vishakadatta actually talks about how Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya overthrew the Nanda kingdom. Yes. Good morning, Yogesh. Okay. Now, Mudra Rakshasam by Vishakadatta. Seleucus and Megasthenes as his ambassadors to the court of which of the following Mauryan kings? Good morning, Saurabh. Kalashoka, Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusara, Asoka. Megasthenes. Megasthenes eventually wrote the book Indica. But remember, the original book of Indica is lost. whatever information we have about Indica is actually from other references given by Greek writers like Ptolemy, Strabo, and others. Okay, the original book is long lost. We don't have that. वो पार्ट हमेशा याद रख लेना. Who among the following rulers patronized the first Buddhist council? Ajatashatru, Bimbisara, Sisunaga, none of the above. Ajatashatru, Bimbisara, Sisunaga. करेंगे संदीप. I think many students put certain lists. एक था requirement of एक तो first preference was viceroys. That's why I'm doing it today. Yogesh, do one thing. At this point, it is Upender Singh. एंड अपने टेलीग्राम में मेरा एक हिस्ट्री ऑप्शनल का ग्रुप है. कंसिस्ट ऑफ अबाउट 600 स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम माय 4 बैचेस. तो उसमें एक बार ज्वाइन कर लेना. यू देयर इन दैट. उसमें ज्वाइन कर लेना टेलीग्राम में. आई गिव यू द मैं लिंक दे दूंगा हिस्ट्री ऑप्शनल का. इट इज अजात शत्रु. अजात शत्रु conducted the first Buddhist council in Satapani caves. राजगृहा. कल ही कर लेंगे संदीप. कल सुबह 8 बजे कर लेंगे. आईवी से डन. वैसे यहाँ पे तो नो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस ऑन यूट्यूब. नो, अपनी मर्जी का मालिक है. नो कूली वाला टी शर्ट. उपेंद्र सिंह बस. Consider the following pairs. Varli paintings, Maharashtra. Madhubani paintings, Bihar. Cheriali paintings, Kerala. Which of the above given pairs is or are correctly matched? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3. अच्छा, Cherial paintings is Kerala. When did this happen? ये कब हुआ और हमको बताए भी नहीं. नो, बहुत मधुबनी. प्रपूर्णा मधुबनी मिथिला रीजन बिहार. Remember my painting class of art and culture, folk paintings. The last one I tell you is Cherial paintings or Cheriali paintings of Telangana, narrative art. Right? Cheriali paintings, Telangana. Yeah, not Mancherial, but main Cherial. Mancherial is the smaller village. Badadev, a revered deity of Gondi tribes, is believed to reside in Sajati, the Gond Dravidian largest group. And mainly we observe there. And Varli paintings is a type of tribal art predominantly active or predominantly observed in Varli region, Maharashtra, North Sahyadri region. Madhubani paintings are well known for its Bharni, Kachi, Tantrik, Gonda and Khobar styles. These are mainly observed in Mithila region, and Cherial paintings represent a very distinct local invention mainly based on local traditions. Nakashi artists, it's basically reflective or narrative paintings. In Telangana constitutes an element of social and cultural settings of Telangana. So mainly Cherial paintings only done with the context or the content of Telangana local cultures only. Strictly. These paintings are mainly confined to Cherial village and hence are called Cherial scroll paintings. Very, very important. The Silent Valley movement is related to Silent Valley movement is related to. It is basically this. There was an anniversary which was being celebrated. Silent Valley movement, hydroelectric project. 125th birth anniversary of Edavalat Kakkad Janaki Ammal, a pioneer botanist and first Indian woman to be awarded PhD in botanical sciences. She was from Kannur district, Talaseri of Kerala. She worked on many several intergeneric and interspecific hybrids involving sugarcane and grass related species. And her association with Save the Silent Valley movement was basically a campaign to object, to stop hydroelectric project from flooding the Silent Valley forest in Palakkad district of Kerala. Remember Chipko movement? Chipko, Apiko. You hear about Chipko movement, Apiko movement. That one only. Chipko movement, Apiko movement, this only, no? So something similar to that. Yes. Good morning, Arab. No problem. Consider the following pairs. Fugdi, Goa, Nati, Himachal Pradesh, Dumhal, Jammu and Kashmir. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched? धीरे धीरे बंद कर दो. 20 तारीख के बाद बंद कर दो. संदीप, 20 तारीख के बाद बंद कर दो. This I'm pretty sure went bouncer for most people. It is actually folk dances, folk theaters and folk dances. Answer is D. 1, 2, and 3. Ah, Bagrumba, Bhortal, Nrutya, Assam, Bardocham, Arunachal Pradesh, Raut Nacha, Chhattisgarh, Fugdi, Goa, Nachi, Himachal Pradesh, Ras Leela, Haryana, Dumhal, Jammu and Kashmir, Dufmuttu, Marmagali in Kerala, Gridda in Madhya Pradesh. This was basically, obviously, for most people, this would have gone just like a bouncer. And State of Food and Agriculture Report 2022 is released by UNDP, UNEP, IUCN, FAO. Who releases State of Food and Agriculture Report 20? I mean, every year. वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग कुणाल, कैसे? सर्दी कम हो गया? गुड मॉर्निंग रम्या। State of Food and Agriculture report is actually released by Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO), which basically looks at how agriculture automation this year looked at how agriculture automation, which includes tractors and artificial intelligence, in our agriculture food systems can actually contribute to achieve sustainable development goals in food and establishment. Okay, and agriculture. Consider the following statements about Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He is popularly remembered as the father of Indian resistance, Indian Renaissance. The Mughal Emperor Akbar II awarded him the title Raja. He pleaded for the right of inheritance and property for women. Which of the following statements is or are correct? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3. Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Mm, okay, okay. Answer is D. Those who put D, right. Kunal, Ramya, Rahul, spot on. Okay, see, Raja Ram Mohan Roy is generally known as the flag bearer, the crusader of the women's rights. He was also the flag bearer, crusader of the Indian Renaissance. He stood against the practice of the sati, and he worked for abolition of Sati Act 1829. And Roy pleaded for the right of inheritance and property for women. He fought against polygamy and child marriage, which were very prevalent in those days. Roy also supported women's education as he believed that only education would fetch women equal social status with men. Remember, there is one difference. Raja Rammohan Roy was not in support of widow remarriage. He only supported aesthetic widowhood. That is, widow for living life like a monk. Roy supported aesthetic widowhood. Okay? Now, in 1814, he started Atmiya Sabha in order to crusade against idol worship, meaningless rituals, and superstitious beliefs. He was a very strong propounder of monotheistic ideals. In fact, he even ended up writing a book, Tufat ul Mubahideen, The Gift to Monotheist. In 1817, along with David Hare, he founded the Hindu College at Calcutta and the Calcutta Unitarian Committee, jointly founded by William Adams and Roy. In September 1821, mainly sought to bring other prominent Brahmins who were basically within the thought process of Roy's together on a single platform for social religious reforms. Now, Ramya, see, Roy never saw, he never sort of thought, he might have never thought about widow remarriage as a major approval or requirement. He encouraged only aesthetic widowhood. He wanted widows to remain like a monk, like an aesthetic. Yes, Roy never supported widow remarriage, but there is a difference. Remember, guys, Roy did not. Roy died in 1833. Roy's Brahmo Samaj supported widow remarriage. फिर से वो confusion है. Roy himself did not support widow remarriage, but his Brahmo Samaj as an organization supported widow remarriage after Roy's death. And worked together with Vidyasagar. There's a difference in that. In 1828, Roy set up the he created Brahmo Sabha with Devendra Tagore. 1822, he also established the Anglo-Hindu school, which taught mechanics and Voltaire's philosophy. 1825, he was also instrumental in opening the Vedanta College, where Western social sciences and Indian physical sciences were basically taught. In 1830, he assisted Alexander Duff to set up General Assembly's institution, which was later known as the Scottish Church College. Every year, prelims will have one or two questions about these educational institutions by either social reformers or by the British. Like last year, there was a question on Bethune School. They do this. Okay. Now, Roy's important literary contributions are Brahmanical Magazine 1821, Sambad Kaumudi, a weekly, Bengali weekly 1822, Miratul Akbar, a Persian journal, Tufatul Mubahideen, a gift to monotheists in 1804, Vedanta Gantha 1815, translation of an abridgment of the Vedanta Sara 1816, Kinopanishads 1816, Ishopanishads 1816, Kathopanishads 1817. So many different books. He was also a polyglot, means somebody who could speak multiple languages. Roy was also a polyglot. Consider the following: deification of Buddha, treading the path of bodhisattvas, image worship, and idols. Which of the above is or are the features or feature of Mahayana Buddhism? Okay. So, other than Saurabh and Sandeep, Prapurna, Ramya, Arup, Jayant, Mohit, don't you think image worship and rituals are also part of Mahayana? Wasn't that what actually distinguished Mahayana from Hinayana? Image worship and ritualism? Idol worships. So answer should be D, no? Deification means making something as God and then worshipping it, an idol, an object, a symbol, etc. Following or treading the path of bodhisattvas, yes, definitely. Simple. Mahayana, idol worship, ritualism, bodhisattva. Hinayana, no idol worship, there is ritualism, no Vigraha puja. Mahayana, liberal. Hinayana, conservative. Bodhisattva means somebody who is on the path to become Buddha. So, according to Mahayana, anybody can become Buddha by following the path of Buddha. Hinayana does not believe in that. Hinayana says Buddha is an avatara who came, who taught. You just follow Buddha. Don't try to be a Buddha. Hmm. Building Kalyana Mandapas was a notable feature in the temple construction in the kingdom of Chalukya, Chandela, Rashtrakuta, Vijayanagara. Kalyana Mandapas. Good, good, awesome, yes. So, naturally, purpose built Mandapas, pillared halls. Purpose built pillared halls completely coming from Vijayanagara. Perfect. So, now everybody has clarity on this part. Ah, good, good. Consider the following statement. Sant Nimbarka was a contemporary of Akbar. Sant Kabir was greatly influenced by Sheikh Ahmad Sarhindi. Which of the above statements is or are correct? Kanninghama, Srishti Jain. Kanninghama. Good. Good number of students today. Hmm. Answer is D, 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 D. Because Sheikh Ahmad Sarhindi is before Kabir. Nimbarka is later Akbar, after Akbar. Okay? Contemporary नहीं थे. With reference to Mia Tansen, which of the following statements is not correct? Tansen was a title given to him by Emperor Akbar. Tansen composed Drupad, Hindu gods and goddesses. Tansen composed songs on his patrons. Tansen invented many ragas. Which of the following statements is or are not correct? अमेत्य शिव चंडाल मध्यमाम शाति दुष्टा अमेत्य शिव चंडाल मध्यमाम शाति दुष्टा बिल्कुल सही जवाब. Tansen is Mia is the word which was given to him. Tansen is a title given to him by Raja Vikramjit of Gwalior. Mia was the title. Akbar used to call him Mia Tansen. Mia was the title Akbar gave. Tansen invented Darbari Kanra, morning raga Mia ki Todi, afternoon raga midday raga Mia ki Sarang, and seasonal raga Mia ki Malhar. He also composed many Drupad songs. Yes, Ganesha, Shiva, Parvati, Rama, in पे भी Tansen has composed a lot of songs. Who among the following a Mughal emperor shifted emphasis from illustrated manuscripts to albums and individual portraits? Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan. Was it Jahangir? Portraits. Completely focusing on illustrated portraits. Jahangir. Yes. Pyar ka Panchi, Jahangir. He was an iconic freedom fighter, social reformer, revered tribal leader of the country who fought bravely against the exploitative system of the British colonial government and became a legendary figure in his lifetime, often known as Bhagwan. He organized and led the tribal movement, giving call for Ulgulan, the protests to the tribals. He was Birsa Munda, Kanha Murmu, Sidhu Murmu, Alluri Sitaram Raju. Wasn't it Birsa Munda? सीडो एंड कान्हा ये दोनों कहां दिखते हैं? वेयर डू यू हियर अबाउट दिस टू? संताल लीडर्स नो. एंड अल्लूरी सीतारामराजू विच रिवोल्ट? अल्लूरी सीतारामराजू विच रिवोल्ट? रंपा रेबेलियन, नॉट पॉलीगार, नॉट मोपन. रंपा रेबेलियन अगेंस्ट द exactly Srishti, against the forest rights of for the forest rights of tribals, because government British governor at that time was trying to restrict forest produce or access to forests. Birsa Munda is an iconic freedom fighter, social reformer, mainly revered across the tribals in Odisha and section, and he fought against the exploitative British colonial government, particularly fighting against the foreigners and non-tribal people settling in the tribal region. He organized a revolt movement giving a call for Ulgulan. Ulgulan means revolt. He encouraged the tribals to understand their cultural roots and follow unity. The famous Munda Rebellion. Consider the following statements about the UN Resident Coordinator. The Resident Coordinator is the highest ranking representative of UN development system at the country level. Resident Coordinator leads UN country teams and coordinates UN support to countries in implementing the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals agenda. Which of the following statements is or are correct? Resident Coordinator, United Nations. I know, yes. See, both are correct. He is actually the highest ranking representative of UN Development Program. UNDP is large highest representative at the country level. He coordinates the union, or he actually coordinates working between all the teams of UN, mainly helping a country to achieve its SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. Yes. He or she is the highest ranking representative of UN development system in the country level, UNDP. He leads the country teams, coordinates UN support to countries implementing 2030 SDG. Resident coordinator is actually designated UN representative of and reports to UN Secretary General directly. Yes. He is almost like a permanent representative types, semi-diplomat. Okay. Consider the following statements. UN Convention on Rights of Child protects children from sexual assault, sexual harassment, and pornography. POSCO, Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 was enacted pursuant to Article 15 of the Constitution. According to POSCO Act, it is legal duty upon a person who has knowledge that a child has been sexually abused to report the offence. Which of the statements these are correct? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Answer is D. Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 provides for mandatory reporting of sexual offences. It casts a legal duty upon a person who has knowledge that a child has been sexually abused to report the offense. If he fails to do so, he may be punished for 6 months imprisonment and or a fine. POXO was actually enacted pursuant to Article 15 of the Constitution, which primarily allows the state to make special provisions for women and children, and the UN Convention on Rights of Child to protect children from sexual assault, sexual harassment, and pornography. All the three. Okay. Now, consider the following statements about Guru Nanak. He was the founder of Sikhism. He is the first of the 10 Sikh Gurus. His birth is commemorated as Guru Nanak Purab across the world. Which of the following statements these are correct? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Answer is D. His birthday is celebrated as Guru Purab. No, Guru Nanak Guru Purab. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? Why is there a confusion? 553rd birth anniversary was actually observed in November 8th, 2022. Nanak Dev is the founder of Sikhism, first of the 10 Sikh Gurus. He established a unique spiritual, social, political platform based on equality, fraternity, loved goodness and morality through notion of Ek Onkar or one God. His remarks are recorded in the Guru Granth Sahib, Sikhism's holy text. His birth is commemorated as Guru Purab all across the world. Who was called the lady with the lamp? No, Guru Gobind Singh was the 10th Guru. Tegh Bahadur Singh Ji was the ninth. Who was called the lady with the lamp? Sister Nivedita, Annie Besant, Mother Teresa, Florence Nightingale. Good morning, Madhav. Hmm. Florence Nightingale, British nurse, statistician, born in Florence, Italy, social reformer. Her efforts during Crimean War in curing patients, calculating mortality data, and showing how improvements made in sanitary methods could reduce the number of deaths won her the recognition. In fact, she is also known as a lady with the lamp and founder of the modern nursing system. And I'm doing very good, mother. So, National Florence Nightingale Awards are actually instituted in 1973 by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to recognize meritorious service to nurses and nursing professionals in India. To mark the 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale, WHO announced the year 2020 as the year of nursing and midwife. So, she is actually a British nurse born in Florence, but we give an India Ministry of Health and Family Welfare gives an award in her name, National Florence Nightingale Awards. Consider the following statements about the Pulitzer Prize. Pulitzer administration awards prizes across 22 categories in journalism and arts in each year. It was established in 1917 by the provisions of Joseph Pulitzer. It is administered by Reporters Without Borders. Reporters Sans Borders. Which of the following above statements is or are correct? 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1 to 3. Good morning, Kaustubha. It is actually A. Answer is A. 1 and 2 are correct. It was established in 1917 by the provisions of will of Joseph Pulitzer, newspaper publisher and administrator in Columbia University, US. And it is actually administered by Columbia University, not Reporters Without Borders. It is an annual award for achievements in newspaper, magazine, online journalism, literature, musical compositions. Pulitzer Prize. It's almost like a Nobel Prize for journalists. Jonathan Duncan founded the Sanskrit College in 1792 at the Duncan Sanskrit College. कहाँ पे है ये? Varanasi, yes. Banaras, Varanasi. The Varanasi Sanskrit College. Jonathan Duncan only invented it or established it. When did British make English medium the medium of instruction in India? 1813, 1833, 1835, 1844. When did English become the medium of instruction in India? English Education Act 1835. The English Education Act 1835 was a legislative act. It was a decision taken by Lord William Bentinck, the Governor General of British India, to allocate funds which is required for spending on educational literature in India, specifically English education. 1835, 2 years after Government of India Act 1833. Who among the following gave official sanction for education of girls in India? Dalhousie, Bentinck, Harding, Ellenborough. It was Dalhousie, Lord Dalhousie. Women's education. Women's education, Lord Dalhousie. The painting of Bodhisattva Padmapani is one of the most famous and often illustrated painting at Ajanta, Badami, Bagh, Ellora. Padmapani painting. Ajanta, preaching Buddha painting. The preaching Buddha painting, yes. Culture the following pairs: traditions and communities. Chaliya Sai Festival Sindhis, Nandaraj Jat Yatra Gond, Vari Varkari Santals. Which of the following pairs is or are correctly matched? One only, two and three, one and three, none of the above. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'll just be back. Let's go on a quick 5 minutes break. I'll just be back. Answer here is Chaliha Sahib is actually a Sindhi festival. So regarding Julelal, Sindhi festival regarding Julelal. Julelal is basically very important, a Sindhi sort of god kind of thing. Good morning, Pooja. And Nandaraj Yatra, Nanda Devi festival related to Uttarakhand. Gonds are not native to Uttarakhand, so you can forget about it. So that's why second answer is wrong. Second option is wrong. Vari is actually a pilgrimage for the Varkari sect of the Pandharpur region, who are followers of Vithoba cult or Vithala in Maharashtra. Part of Bhakti movement rather than a festival. Okay, so that's why answer is A. Only Chaliha Sahib festival is right. All others are wrong. Which of the following is or are famous for sun temples? Arasavali, Amarkantak, Omkareshwar. Select the correct answers using the codes given below. 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. Jaldi, jaldi. Wow. So it is Omkareshwar and Amarkantak are actually major pilgrimage centers in Madhya Pradesh. Arsabali is a thing. It's a PYQ. Sandeep, in this series of MCQs, 50% questions are previous year questions all the way from 1978 to 2022. Rest 50% are current affairs based MCQs. I've designed it that way. तो इससे करंट अफेयर्स भी खत्म, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस भी खत्म. Two of your core pillars for prelims are done. That's the reason I've been insisting students to definitely attend these sessions. Because पूरे दिन में टाइम नहीं मिलता फिर से ये सब करने के लिए. Exactly. With reference to Manipuri Sankirtana, consider the following statements. It is a song and dance performance. Cymbals are the only musical instruments used in performance. It is performed to narrate the life and deeds of Lord Krishna. Which of the following statements is or are correct? And I promise you one thing. These MCQ questions will be there free, and they'll be free consistently forever as long as YouTube is free. Yes. Not just cymbals, they also use a Manipuri murdangam called pung pung. Pung. They use a Manipuri murdangam called pung, no? So that's why not just cymbals. Sankirtana uses more than cymbals instruments. With reference to religious practices in India, Sthanakvasi sect belongs to Buddhism, Jainism, Vaishnavism, and Shaivism. जल्दी स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं योगेश दिल्ली में ऑफलाइन क्लासेस. हम दिल्ली भी आएंगे. गुड मॉर्निंग रणधीर. स्थानकवासी, तेरापंथी and Sthanakvasi, Jainism, the schools of Jainism, right? Terapanthi, Sthanakvasi. No, no, I'm not with Unacademy anymore, Ramya. I've quit Unacademy. I want to teach. I can't. I am very bad at selling and I'm a teacher. I'm not a salesman. मैं बेच नहीं सकता. मैं पढ़ा सकता हूँ. I'm not qualified to sell. आएंगे अगले महीने से, जून से. I'll tell all the students before I come. सबको डेट वेट सब पता चल जाएगा. With reference to cultural history of India, consider the following statements. The white marble is used in making Buland Darwaza and Khanka at Fatehpur Sikri, and the red sandstone and marble were used to make Bara Imam Bara and Rumi Darwaza at Lucknow. Which of the following statements these are correct? Definitely, Ramya. Why not? For those in Hyderabad, we can anytime meet. Just ping me on Telegram once, we'll arrange a meeting. आराम से. Just Prapurna, Jayant, also they also meet me. So Rumi Darwaza. This is actually previous year question, 2018. Set D. Answer is D. It's actually the other way around. Bara Imam Bara, Rumi Darwaza are made of white marble. Buland Darwaza and Khankat Fatehpur Sikri are made of red sandstone and marble. Red sandstone and marble. Okay, answer is D. With reference to Indian history, who among the following is a future Buddha yet to come to save the world? नेक्स्ट बुद्धा कौन है? अवलोकितेश्वरा, लोकेश्वरा, मैत्रेया, पद्मापानी. Maitreya is the next we are waiting for. Avalokiteshvara, watchful lord, also called Madhvapani, the lotus bearer, whose attribute compassion reaches down to Avicii, the lowest Buddhist purgatory. And Lokeshwara is also used as a synonym for him. Consider the following pair of crafts and heritage. Putukuli shawls, Tamil Nadu. Sujni embroidery, Maharashtra. Uppada Jamdani sarees, Karnataka. Which of the following pairs is or are correct? Yes, IR questions also do get included. By the way, guys, evening 5 p.m. IR Viceroy's class link I have shared. The Viceroys of India I've shared. Okay. Answer here is A. This one is 1 hour class. Viceroys will go till Viceroys ends. Maybe 1.5 2 hours. Sujani embroidery incorrect because it belongs to Bihar. And Upada Jamdani sari belongs to actually Andhra Pradesh, not Karnataka. Okay. Consider the following pairs of traditions and state. Chapcharkut, Mizoram, Kongjam Parba, Manipur, Thangta, Sikkim. Which of the following pairs is or are correct? One only, one and two, three only, two and three. Guys, Thangta Manipur, no? Thangta is Manipur. Kongjam Parva is an important folk music from the state of Manipur. It is a ballad genre given musical narration of the Battle of Kongjam, where Manipuris defeated British in 1891. Kongjam Padwa. And Thangta is also Manipur. Chapcharkot, Mizoram. Thangta is a martial arts, not actually a dance, but a martial arts from Manipur. The well-known painting Bani Thani belongs to Bundi School, Jaipur School, Kangra School, Kishangarh School. Bani Thani. Kishangarh School. Yes. Who's the painter? Who's believed to be the painter of Bani Thani? Nihal Chands. बिल्कुल सही जवाब. Bani Thani is also called Indian Mona Lisa. The Indian Mona Lisa painting painted by Nihal Chand. Yes. Kishangarh School. It is basically based on the romantic legends of Raja Savan Singh and his beloved Bani Thani. Okay. And Bani Thani, as a painting, if you observe, it sort of has a lot of resemblance to the mythical picture of Radha, Krishna's Radha. With reference to cultural history of India, consider the following statements. Most of the Tyagaraja Kritis are devotional songs in praise of Lord Krishna. Tyagaraja created several new ragas. Annamacharya, Tyagaraja are contemporaries. Annamacharya Kirtanas are devotional songs in praise of Lord Venkateshwara. Which of the statements is or are correct? Annamacharya and Tyagaraja are not contemporaries of each other. So there are two different periods. And most of Tyagaraja Kritis are actually in praise of B. Tyagaraja sings in praise of Rama, no? Rama. Rama. Answer is 2 and 4. 2 and 4. Yes, Annamacharya Kirtanas are Venkateshwara's praise. Lord Venkateshwara. Sir Charles Wood, who drafted the Education Dispatch of 1854, was then Secretary of State for India, President of Court of Directors, President of Board of Control, Prime Minister of England. This is a previous year question. भयंकर वाला क्वेश्चन था ये. 5 o'clock, 5 p.m., 5 p.m. He was the President of Board of Control. President of Board of Control. Option गलत है वो. President of Board of Control, Charles Woods, who was involved in, who gave the famous Woods Dispatch. Who was the President of Indian Education Commission 1882? Raleigh, Hunter, Macaulay or Sadler? The Education Commissions of India. 1882 Indian Education Commission. Hunter Commission. It was Hunter Commission actually. It was Hunter Commission. Hunter Commission. When did Indian universities assume teaching functions? Macaulay is much before. वो तो options में गलत है. I think Something got wrong in my editing. Railing is Indian Universities Commission, 1904. Curzon period, na Railing. Indian universities assumed teaching functions in 1882. Okay. Now, see, when did Indian universities begin to establish? After 1861. Establishment of universities of Presidency of Bombay, Presidency of Madras, and Presidency of Calcutta. Okay. Now, last question for the day. Which act did education officially come under Indian control for the first time? By which act officially education came under the Indians' control for the first time? Councils Act 1892, Councils Act 1909, Government of India Act 1919, Government of India Act 1935. It was Government of India Act 1919. Remember the diarchate provinces? Diarchate provinces where education, agriculture, land, etc. were brought under the Indians' control. Council, Governor's Council, provincial legislature will decide that one. Yes. See, indirect election 1992, direct election 1909, provincial diarchy 1919, central diarchy and federalism 1935. Okay, guys, that's it in this session for today. Let us meet at 5 p.m. on the link I've shared to you. Today evening at 5 p.m. we will be going through the viceroys of India, where at 5 baje today, 14th May 2023, we'll be covering all the viceroys from 1861 up until 1947, Lord Louis Mountbatten. Thank you, guys. You have a nice day. Bye bye. For those who are not yet part of my Telegram group, do join the Telegram group plus students. Go to Telegram and search plus students and join there. Thank you. Ramya, if you want to meet, just ping me once on Telegram. We'll check what time we can best meet. Okay. Same Prapurna, Jayan, we need to start meeting. Okay. नहीं है अभी पाप इंडेक्स नहीं है यहाँ पे खत्म पाप खत्म अभी सिर्फ पुण्य ओनली पुण्य यस सौरभ you have a question सौरभ ping me no Prapurna we'll arrange I didn't get you textile का मतलब हाँ यस आराम से ना जब आ रहा है सब है साथ आ जाओ खत्म हो जाएगा okay guys I'll see you in the evening thank you bye bye I'll see you in the evening